YouTube, what it do? We in 2021. That's amazing. I'm glad I made it. I'm glad I made it, and you should be glad you made it too, because there's a lot of people that did not make it to 2021. So let's give ourselves a round of applause. Let's pat ourselves on the back. Welcome to another episode of Narrowminded. It's your boy Reggie with the light, where I come to give you motivation, inspiration, encouragement, empowerment. I come to uplift you, and I come to give you a whole bunch of light. Okay, so again, it's 2021. We made it across the finish line. Let's pat ourselves on the back. I'm very excited for what this new year is gonna bring. I'm very, I'm riled up. I'm energized. I'm ready to transform my life into becoming and to turn it into the best version of myself. And I'm ready to really make a leap, from where I'm at now until December 31st, 2021. Okay, that's my main focus this year, is to really make a profound leap into becoming the best version of myself that I can possibly be. Okay, because that's the only way that I'm going to be happy. You know what I'm saying? Life is all about progression. Life is all about getting better. What have you done for me lately? We don't have time to really rest on our morals, or we don't have time to really rest on our laurels, I should say, or the things that we done in the past. This is a short life. And I'm just now realizing that at the age of 33, I'm realizing my mortality is something serious, and I'm running out of time. And it's a lot of things that I wanted to do as a child that I haven't done yet, that I haven't accomplished yet. I'm not the person that I want to be. I'm not the best person that I want to be. I'm not doing the things that I seen myself doing as a child. I'm not in the place where, as a child, I thought I was gonna be the man. You know what I'm saying? That song back in the day. Back in the day when I was young, I'm not a kid anymore, but some days I really, yeah, man. Back in the day, hold on. Wait, better yet, this is better. Hold on, how it go? How it go? It's a rap song. It's like, there it go. It's 50 Cent. In high school, you was the man. He said something like, back in high school, you was the man. What happened? Damn, what happened? Back in high school, you was popping. You was the man. You're saying? You had all the girls, you had the gear, you had the popularity, you had the jokes, you had good grades, you had the women, you know what I'm saying? You was popping. You know what I'm saying? Back then, they was all on you. But now, it's like, wait, where they at? Where they at? Because over these years, you just have not, been following your intuition. You have not been following what's important to you. You have not been following your dreams. You have not been doing what you should be doing. That voice in the back of your head, and especially when you see someone doing something that you should be doing and you get angry, you don't get angry at them. You just get angry at yourself, because about your talent, about your skills, about your talent, your skills, your gifts. You that dude, you that girl, what it do, but for some reason, there are some things that you allowed to keep you from going in that direction. Right? And that's usually what happens throughout our life. It's a whole bunch of distractions from what we supposed to accomplish in this world, in this life. Okay? Because a lot of times, a lot of people are depressed and oppressed because, you know, they're not living up to their full potential. They're not living up to their full potential. And when you don't live up to your full potential, it causes you to become depressed. It causes you to become, in your mind, oppressed. You're thinking that something is keeping you back from achieving or becoming who you want to be, and nothing is keeping you back but you. You're your biggest enemy. I promise you that you are your biggest enemy. Your enemies right now don't even have to do anything because you're not doing nothing. they just sitting back chilling. Your enemies right now just sitting back chilling like, I ain't got to hate. I ain't got to do no black magic. I ain't got to send no curse. I ain't got to wish bad upon them because they ain't doing shit. They ain't doing nothing with their life. They just sitting on their ass hoping one day their life is gonna get better, not realizing you are in charge of your life. You are in charge of getting your life better, okay? So in 2021, we're done with the self-sabotaging behavior. We're done with the low self-esteem. We're done with the low self-value. We're done with the distractions. All these distractions that be popping up out of nowhere, we done with them. You know, if you're not helping me progress to where I need to go, then I can't, you know, I wish you the best. I'll holler at you when I get to where I need to go. But for right now, I'm only dealing with people that's pouring positivity into my life. That's helping me become a better version of myself. That's helping me reach the goals that I have set in my mind. That's helping me, you know, progress through this life and become just better all around, just a better person, a better version of myself. That's gonna help me move in the direction that I need to move in. You know, I got to get away from those, you know, those distractions, you know. But anyway, that's a little rant. But today I really wanted to talk about how to love yourself, okay? Because and I touched on a little bit on my little rant, but you know, a lot of people say, you know, in order to heal yourself, you need to learn how to love yourself, right? But no one tells you how to love yourself. No one tells you what that looks like. No one tells you like, okay, and you're sitting there like, okay, I do love myself. You know, I love myself. I don't want to die. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you know, it's way deeper than that. It's way, way deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna just give y'all some, you know, some ways that, you know, some things that you can practice, and it will help you learn how to love yourself. And you will actually, if you do these things, you will start to love yourself, okay? And one of the things is, the number one thing is be honest with yourself, right? Be honest with yourself. What do you need to change? Let me slide up. What do you need to change to be a better version of yourself, right? What do you need to change to be a better version of yourself? And you got to be honest with yourself. You know, if you really want to become a better person, you got to be honest with yourself. You got to put everything out on the table, because the ultimate thing is to reach your ultimate goal of becoming a better version of yourself in every aspect of your life, right? So you got to be honest with yourself, right? You know, how is your mental health? You know, how is your physical health? You know, how is your emotional health? You know, how is your finances? You know, how is your financial health? You know, are you mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially strong, stable? You know, are you prosperous? You know, are you the best version of yourself that you can possibly be? You know, be honest with yourself. What areas in your life needs improvement? Do you need to learn how to stop spending money on frivolous things that don't give you any value, that doesn't bring back value? Do you need to learn how to manage your money better? Do you need to go and get more education? Do you need to heal yourself from some past trauma, some past hurt, some past pain? Do you need to, you know, exercise? Do you need to eat healthier? Do you need to, try to have a better relationship with your family, your loved ones, your friends? Do you need to get some help? Do you need to go see a therapist? Do you, be honest with yourself? Whatever situation that you're dealing with, whatever hurt, whatever pain, whatever circumstances, whatever's blocking you from becoming the best version of yourself, you need to be honest with yourself. Are you loving to yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you put yourself first? You got to, be honest with yourself. Just and that's the only, that's the first step. Be honest with yourself. Is this person meant for me, or is this person using me? Is this job meant for me, or am I wasting my time? Can I really afford this car? Can I, are the things in my life really adding up to? Are the things that are going on in my life right now at this present moment, are they good enough to get me to where I ultimately want to go, or I ultimately want to be? Is it good enough to accomplish my goals? Am I giving it my all? You have a short lifespan. What are you going to do? What is your book going to say? How is your book going to read? Are you going to have a best-selling book? Are you going to have one of the best stories in the Bible? If you believe in that, they say the Bible is, composed of, stories of human beings in their life, in their circumstances, and the consequences, and the situations, and to help us deal with life today, to help us make better decisions for ourselves. We learn from the mistakes of those stories in the Bible to help us not make those same mistakes. So, and some of those stories in the Bible are, like King David and things like that. What is your story going to be? Is your story going to be one of the most rememberable, unforgettable stories, a story that you just cannot forget? Or are you even going to be in the book? Are you even going to be in the book? You only have one life, so be honest with yourself. Are you being the best person that you can be, right? Number 2, put yourself first. Put yourself first. Stop putting everybody else before you put yourself, and then be mad, be sad, be angry, feel and be pissed off, be emotionally imbalanced because you're not getting the same in return. You're putting all your dreams, your wishes, your aspirations, your goals on the back burner to put other people's dreams, goals, aspirations first. You using your skills, your talents, and your gifts to help someone else achieve their purpose, to become the best version of themselves. And then next thing you know, you lose who you are. You don't even know who you are anymore because you've been doing things that's not about who you are. It's about who someone else is. You've been putting them first. So now you're lost. And now they're done. They're done with you. The person that you've been putting first, the people that you've been putting first, that job that you've been putting first, that relationship that haven't been, that relationship that you've been putting first that hasn't been returning the same, the same energy that you have placed in that relationship is not coming back to you. Putting yourself first, are you putting more value in other people's happiness, other people's desires, other people's wants, other people's needs? Are you putting more value in someone else's life than your own life? I mean, come on, we can't do that. You can't put more value in another person's life than you put into your own life. If you're not happy, if you don't love yourself, how can you love someone else? How can you make someone else happy? You don't even know how to do that for yourself, right? Now you are, your whole life is dependent on someone else, and how they feel. Your happiness is dependent on how they feel. We can't do that, people. Not in 2021. 2021, we ain't doing it. We cutting it out. We cutting out all the BS. We cutting out all we getting rid of all of the phony. We getting rid of all of the haters. I love the haters though. You know, if you got haters, that's good because that means you're doing something right. You know, if you ain't got no haters, ain't nobody hating on you, then, you know, you got to step your game up. You know, step your game up until they start hating on you. Until they start, looking at your Instagram page with that eye like, man, he ain't all of that. You know what I'm saying? He think he this, he think he that. He think he better. He think he can leave us in the ghetto. He think he can leave us in the mud. Yeah, I'm leaving you in the mud. Yes, I'm leaving you in the ghetto. Because I know me, I tried to help you. I tried to bring you up to this level, but you didn't want to come. You know, you wanted to stay in the mud. You wanted to stay in the ghetto. Now that I'm not in the ghetto, you know what I'm saying? Now that I'm in a meeting with Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? Now that I'm in a meeting with Warner Brothers, or now that I'm, starting my own business, now you want to hate. But I tried to tell you to come along on this journey where I try to show you how you can get yourself in the same position. So, you can't put more value on other people's life than you put on your own, right? So put yourself first. Because if you don't, this causes you to postpone your happiness. If you put other people's values before you put your own, and you put other people first before you put yourself first, you postpone your happiness, right? Because you're focused on other people and not what makes you happy. So now you're postponing your happiness, and after you get finished doing everything that you need to do for this person, and you go back to your, to your home, to your empty home and your empty space and your empty life, because you done made sure their life is full, but now your life is empty. And now you feel some type of resentment because the people that you're 9 times out of 10 helping, giving all your energy to, is not going to give that same energy back to you. All right. So, you're putting your happiness, you're postponing your happiness when you put other people before you put yourself. And like, you can't make nobody else happy if you're not happy yourself. And like I said, you always want to put yourself first, because we got to get, and I'm not saying don't help other people, but we got to get out of this phase of people pleasing. I'm a Taurus. My nickname as a child was Buddy. My one of my cousins, which was more like an aunt, she named me Mr. Buddy because I was nice. I was everybody's friend. I was cool. And throughout life, being that nice person has really made life difficult, and it has really made life difficult. Being a people pleaser, not wanting to tell people no, not wanting to hurt people's feelings, not, trying to make everybody happy instead of myself. Man, I'm telling you, that shit causes you to go crazy. That shit causes depression, anger, resentment, bitterness, frustration. You can't do it. You cannot do it. Please do not do it. You're going to be looking up some odd years later mad at the world, mad at God, when God was like, yo, I gave you the talent, I gave you the skills, I gave you the gift. I even be talking to you in your consciousness, but you don't want to listen to me. You want to put these other people first because you want to be accepted. You want to have friends. You want people to hang around you. You're not comfortable by yourself. And if you focus on yourself, you won't be by yourself for long, because eventually, after a while, you're going to have so many good things going for you. You're going to draw in those people, right? Another thing on how to love yourself is to forgive yourself and others, right? Forgive your past. Forgive your past. Forgive your failures, right? The past is the past. It's nothing you can do right now that can change the events that happened in the past. It is what it is. Learn from the past. Apply those lessons to your present and future life, and that way, whatever happened in the past was not actually nothing wrong, but it was actually something good, because you turned it into a learning lesson that has excelled your life or improved your life in the present moment and in the future. So let it go. You know what I'm saying? Learn the lesson, apply it to your life, and let it go. It was a dream. It never even happened. Right now, you're here right now. What happened back then happened then. It's not affecting you at this moment. It's not affecting you unless you keep replaying those events in your mind, which brings up those emotions that you had at the time that it happened. And that's how we never get out of that. We never let our past go, and it fucks with us, and it sticks with us, to this day. You can let your past go. You're gonna have the scar from whatever happened in your past, but that scar is just to remind you, don't go down that road again. Don't do that again, right? So let your past go. Forgive your past. Forgive your failures. Forgive yourself. You got to love yourself, so forgive yourself. You'll forgive other people before you forgive yourself. Stop, you got to forgive yourself. Release the guilt, release the fear, release the shame, release the fear, you know what I'm saying? Release the guilt of your past, release the shame of your past. I should have done better. I should have went to grad school. I shouldn't have never dated that girl. I shouldn't have never helped them. I shouldn't have never gave them that money. I knew that I knew they wasn't real friends. I knew that they was gonna stab me in the back. Okay, they did. You learned from it. You learned those characteristics. You learned, you learned how you put yourself in that position, how you was vulnerable, how you didn't, open your eyes, how you didn't see the red flags, how you didn't care because the only thing you wanted was you wanted to be accepted. You wanted to be popular. You wanted to be in the group. You didn't want to be lonely. You didn't want to stand on your own. You didn't want to be your own person. You wanted to be a part of the group. So you sacrificed some things that came back and bit you in the ass, right? So forgive yourself. We all go through it. It's life. It's going to continue to happen. Even as you get better, it's still going to happen, Learn from your past mistakes, right? One thing that I'm learning now is to learn from my past mistakes. Stop doing shit that you know is not good for you, that you know is gonna fuck you up. One of the things that fucks me up all the time is waiting to the last minute to do some shit. And I know throughout my life, this has put me in situations that did not come out well. But now that I'm getting older and I'm 33 and shit getting real, hey, yo, wake up, bro. You got to stop doing shit at the last minute. You got to stop procrastinating. You got to stop, putting other people first. You got to put yourself first. Learn that lesson. Give it your all. Never quit. Whatever mistakes you made in the past, learn from those mistakes and apply it to your life. Don't keep continuing making the same mistakes over and over again. They say that people who do that are insane. They're not right in the head, right? I'm not gonna go outside and say one time back when I was a kid, I used to go play basketball at the park up the street from my house. But we had to walk through the neighborhood. But it was a big neighborhood, right? So one day me and the homies coming back from the basketball court, and it's this house on the corner, and they have about 10 Rottweilers, right? But the Rottweilers are always caged up. I've never seen these Rottweilers loose unless he's in the back, messing with them or whatever. Today we come around the corner, every last Rottweiler is loose. Every last single one of them is outside that big ass gate. We just took out running. we took out running, jumping on cars like we was out of there, and they was chasing us. Big ass Rottweilers, big teeth, ready to bite your ass off. Just like on Friday when Pops tried to jump over the fence and the dog grabbed his ass, and Smokey was like, "I told you." No, Day was like, "I told you." Not Day, but Craig. And the Pops was like, "You ain't tell me shit. And get out my house with all that loud noise." And Smokey was like, "How your ass, Mr. Jones?" Ah, you know what I'm saying? Like, the next time we knew not to go that way. We didn't give a damn if that was just the first time it happened. We knew we were scared to death. We not going that way no more. I'm not going there. I ain't, this big ass Rottweiler is not about to bite off my damn leg, because I ain't want to learn from the mistakes we made. You know, even though it was a mistake, we learned, yo, it's a possibility. It's possible that these damn dogs is going to be outside this gate. So let's just go around. Let's take the long way around, right? Better safe than sorry. So, you know, learn from your mistakes. What else? Create a plan for your life. You know, create a plan for your life. Get to know who you are. Get to know what you want out of life. Get to know what direction you want to go in life. Get to know what is the final picture. What did you dream of when you was a kid? What did you say that if I do this is my dream. This is my life. This would be a perfect world. What did you dream? What was that dream? You know, whatever that dream is, especially if you still have it, or maybe you have a different dream, whatever it is, you need to make a plan to achieve it. Make a plan for your life. Make a plan for when you want to get married. Make a plan for when you want to buy a house. Make a plan for when you want to get your credit straight. Make a plan for when you want to save up enough money. Make a plan, people. Because without a plan, it's no way to what they say. It's no way to check your progress. You won't know if you're progressing. And that's how a lot of people stay stuck. That's how a lot of people, you know, stay stuck in the position they is, because they don't have no plan. So they can't even check their progress to see if they're progressing, because they have nowhere to progress to. So what is your plan? What do you want to do with your life? What does your life looks like? What is the perfect life for you? What will make you happy? What were you put on this earth to do? What are you passionate about? Make a plan to bring that dream to reality, okay? What else? Positivity, people. Stay positive. You know, positive thinking, positive actions. You know, stay positive. You know, keep a positive mind. You know, stay away from negative people. Stay away from negative circumstances. Stay away from negative environments. Stay away from negative emotions. Stay away from negative beliefs. Stay away from self-sabotaging behavior. Stay away from, you know, talking bad to yourself. Anything you're saying bad to, I can't do that. I'm not good enough. I'm a loser. I'm never going to find love. I'm never going to be happy. I'm never going to find someone. I'm never going to become successful. I'm never going to become financially independent. I'm never going to become financially abundant. It's too hard. How is it too? Yes, it's hard. Life is hard. Life is about suffering and learning from that suffering. Life is about understanding. And you ain't gonna be able to understand nothing if everything goes right. What you gonna understand? You ain't gonna. Life is about suffering. You will not know what's good for you unless you had what's bad for you. You don't know. Okay, so you know, what was I at? Yeah, stay positive. You know, keep a positive mind. Keep positive beliefs. You know, say your affirmations. I am a king. I am a God. I am creative. I am a creator. I am abundant. You know, abundant opportunities are coming my way. I am smart. I am able to manifest anything that I put my mind to. I am a boss. I am a leader. You know, speak positive about yourself. I am handsome. I am good looking. I am attractive. I can get any girl I want in this world, which I really can. I can get any girl that I want if I really put my mind to it. Can't nothing stop you from getting what you want if you really put your mind to it. I can get Beyonce. It might take a while. You know what I'm saying? I might, Jay might send some troops at me, you know. No, I'm just joking. Let me stop. I don't know if I can get Beyonce. That's good. Nah, let me stop. Yeah, I can get her. You know what I'm saying? I can get her. You know what I'm saying? I can get her. But I got to have that belief in myself. Whenever you want to obtain something that astronomical, you can't do it without belief. You can't be like, yeah, I can do that, but in the back of your mind be like, man, I ain't got no chance in hell. Nah, you really got to believe in the back of your mind, I can do that. And you got to put the actions towards doing that. You got to put the footsteps towards doing that. You know, you can't say, I can do that and then sit back and relax. And ain't nothing going to manifest out of that, you know? So stay positive. Keep a positive mind. You know, don't put your energy into things that are not, you know, don't be thinking things that are not good for you. Don't put energy into those negative thoughts that pop up in your head out of nowhere. Don't put energy, let it, you know, it came in your mind. All right, it is what it is. It's just a thought. It's not reality. It's just a thought. Let it go. Let it go out into the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it control your emotions, your feelings. You know, like I said, positive affirmations. You know, do things that make you happy. You know, do things that make you happy. Listening to your favorite music, eating your favorite food, exercising, you know, finding a hobby, you know, expressing yourself, you know, going to buy nice things for yourself, looking good, taking care of yourself, you know, keeping up with your hygiene, keeping up with, even though we're whatever's going on and we really can't go where we want to go, it doesn't matter. You know, go to the park, dress up. You never know who you might meet at the park. You might meet a little boo that can help you get through this time of separation. And y'all can spend time, like, look your best. Because when you look your best, when you look good, you feel good. That's true. That's true. I'm telling you. Because I went to go get a hair. That's why I'm wearing a hat right now. I went to go get a haircut for, you know, this is my 2021 haircut, man. And my line kind of, it's tilted. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't let that bring me down, though. You know, I ain't let it bring me down. Nah, I put the hat on. I put the do-rag on. And I'll wait for about a month till everything go back. You know, my hairline is already was struggling. But he made the struggle even more real. But it's okay. Because I got the hat on. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Peekaboo. Nah, let me put it back on. Anyway, move forward. Get healthy, right? Let's get healthy, people. You know, if you're struggling with, you know, depression, go see a therapist. If you're struggling with health issues, go see a doctor. You know, start to exercise. Start to drink a lot of water. Start to, you know, read. Start to fill your mind with positivity. Start to, you know, just be healthy. You know, get rid of toxicity, get rid of negativity, get rid of negative people. You know, negative people and negative circumstances bring your health down, your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health. I mean, I know that these people, places, and things, you're used to them. You know, they've been with you for so long and you don't want to give them up because you don't want to step outside of your comfort zone. You don't want to be lonely. You don't want to be, but listen, you're going to stay in this cycle of oppression. If you're oppressed in the situation that you're in, that means it's time to change. It's time for a change. Whatever you're doing is not working. So get out of that situation. Move away from that. Figure out what makes you happy. I don't care if it makes you happy for a split second. Figure that out. And then figure something else out that make you happy. And move towards that. Because the more happy you are, the more positivity that you're releasing out into the universe, the more positivity is going to come back to you. But the more you're sad, angry, bitter, you know, all of those things are going to come back to you. So your energy is important, you know, so get healthy, people. Get healthy. Eating good foods, vegetables, drinking a lot of water. Y'all don't understand. That helps with your emotions. That helps clear your mind. That helps revitalize your organs. So you feeling fresh, you're not down, you're not heavy. You know, you're light. You got energy. You feeling strong. You know, so you know, get healthy. You know, be patient with yourself. Like I said, it's 365 days in this year. You know what I'm saying? So from January 1st to December 31st, be patient with yourself. Make progress. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Don't bite off more than you can chew, right? Be patient with yourself. When you're healing, you can have a good day, you can have a bad day. You might feel like, oh man, I'm feeling good. You know, I'm finally over that situation. I'm happy. I'm becoming myself again. I'm getting in my right state of mind. And then the next day it could be anxiety, fear, doubt, you know, sadness. You feeling all the emotions. You like, what the? Just yesterday I was on cloud 9. Now I'm in hell with the devil. You know what I'm saying? Eating Frosted Flakes with no milk. What the? At least it's Frosted Flakes down now. It's always a silver lining. You know what I'm saying? You can always find good in the. Nah, let me stop. But you get what I'm saying. Be patient with yourself, okay? And the last but not least, have gratitude, people. Be thankful. Be grateful. Be grateful for what you have. You know, January 1st, 2021, you know, in our mind, we say it's a new year just because, you know, that's what society says. That's you know, the powers that be made that up. But we all know, if you're spiritual, that the new year doesn't really come until the spring, right? Because everything is dead right now. The leaves are falling. Ain't nothing growing. It's cold. It's bitter. It's cold as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to go outside. Don't nobody want to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's boring. It's Netflix and chill. Well, it's been Netflix and chill because whatever's going on outside.